What is going on, guys? Thanks for checking out another video. We're here with the Yamaha, the Yamburger. Nah, that's not gonna be its nickname. We're still thinking of nicknames, something's coming, but it is Friday the 27th, and we're actually gonna be going down to FAF Graphics today because they already got my graphics printed up. Geoff knocked them out pretty much as soon as he got the 23 template. He got to work, designed up some sick, I was gonna say different wood, some super bad graphics, and we're gonna be he's gonna be putting them on the bike tonight. So before we do that, I'm gonna go ahead and remove the little warning stickers seen here. I feel like there's another one, maybe just those two, but get those off of there. And so I have the hair dryer. Yes, this is Allison's pink hair dryer. I probably use it more than she does, especially in the garage. And then we're also gonna clean up these plastics just with some brake cleaner. Make sure that they don't have any oil or grime or whatever, just so it has a good base to stick to. Now, I would absolutely love to get a new set of plastics and take these off and save them like I did for the Honda. However, no one has plastics for this yet. So we're gonna be putting the graphics straight onto these stock plastics. And these graphics are like made into the plastic, so we're not gonna peel these off or anything. My buddy Cody, who got his Yamaha about 3 weeks ago here in Colorado Springs, he put graphics on before his first ride, and he said they're already peeling up. They don't stick great to this, is what he told me, which is why I'm kind of doing this first, cleaning it off. And then honestly, I'll just plan for getting a second set of graphics, probably exactly the same in 2 or 3 months once plastics are available. And then I'll buy an actual blue front, white rear, so it all looks better. But anyway, let's get to work on this and start pulling off those stickers and cleaning up the bike. One nice thing, just using the hair dryer, it's not gonna get that hot. I'm not worried about warping or discoloring the plastic since it's just a hair dryer. If I was using an actual heat gun, I'd be more worried about it, but I'm gonna hit the top and then from underneath, like dirt bike TV shows on Instagram, try and get some heat into this so we can peel it off easier. There we go, came off in one nice chunk. Premium unleaded gasoline only, so let's remember that. Actually, as I'm removing this one, I feel like I should keep it because it'd be pretty funny if anytime one of my buddies was like, hey DeeO, can I ride your bike? And I could be like, sorry bro, experienced rider only. So Tony would be like, hey DeeO, can I try out the 23? And I'd be like, nah dude, it says right there you got me experienced rider. Sorry Tony, love you buddy. One thing I want to mention, of course, getting graphics tonight, but I'm not going to have a seat cover yet. I'm going to go through Somnium Racing, who does the butt patches and they do jersey prints and stuff, but they need the template. So I actually might be sending them some measurements and stuff for the seat, but so the seat's not really going to match right now. Eventually it will, but yeah, just letting you guys know, that came off at least a little bit better, that it's not going to be the final look, only because we're going to be waiting on a seat cover, but yeah, just want to let you guys know about that. But let's finish getting this off, then clean it all off. Of course, once we have the graphics on, I would never wash the bike with brake spray cleaner like this brake cleaner. But this is just, once again, to get like any residual stuff off, to make sure that it sticks well. When I'm normally washing the bike, I would just use like Eagle Grit, whatever you want to use, dilute it in some water. Matrix has a great cleaner, something like that. So I'm just saying, I usually wouldn't use brake spray cleaner in this way to clean the bike. Does look pretty good though. With that, I think we're set. We'll go down tonight. It is only 1:45 tonight. We're gonna leave about 6, get down to Geoff's place, get those graphics installed. I need to order the throttle tube. I like my Pro Tape or Twister one, so order a fancier throttle tube so I can put on my Phoenix grips on here. This weekend, we're just gonna run the stock totally fine. But, and don't get me wrong guys, the stock bike looks incredible. I wouldn't mind running it stock, maybe just slapping on some numbers. But you guys know me, I gotta stand out at least a little bit, especially with the YouTube stuff. I gotta have something personal. I gotta have a little bit of flash, something different. So I do agree, I'm sure some of you are gonna be saying that stock looks good. It absolutely does. But let's personalize this bike a bit more for us. Thinking about the bikes, when I go ride, hopefully tomorrow, I know people are gonna want me to compare it to Yeti and say any differences and stuff, and I'm not really like that kind of test rider. But one thing I do wanna show you guys, you've probably heard, the seats is so much different. The seat is so much different on the 23. So on my 17, you know, it kind of goes up, and then not necessarily a 90 degree, but then it goes flat and then down, right? On the 23 Yamaha, the whole thing is rounded. It doesn't go up and then make a hard adjustment. The whole seat is rounded. That's one big change that as soon as you sit on the bike, you feel it because your butt's sitting on it. You don't have that sharp edge that you're sitting on. The whole thing is rolled. So it'll be interesting to see how that feels when you're actually riding it. But that's one thing that stands out as soon as you get on the bike is that the seat is rounded rather than up, flat, and down. It's just about 5 o'clock. I'm gonna go ahead and load up the bike right now. My last video getting the bike, I had a couple of people I've met, it might have just been 2, but ask about my loading ramp. This is the step ramp and I absolutely love it. I do have a referral code. It's not a discount code. I think it literally saves you 1 penny, but it lets them know that I sent you and I get a little kickback. But step ramp, it's just stepramp.com. Absolutely love their product. Super easy to load. Dirt bikes are hard enough, and I feel like loading your dirt bike shouldn't be the hardest part of your day. So if you're looking to get a ramp, they are pretty pricey, but they're gonna last you forever. You're never gonna have to buy another ramp, and it's gonna be the easiest loading you've ever done in your entire life. So check it out if you're interested, but let's get the Yamaha loaded up here. Love it, so nice. It looks so good, but there we go. We're loaded up, so we'll be heading down to Jeff's in about an hour, but go inside, hang out with Allison and Ezra until that time. Down here with Jeff, owner of FAF, and he's installing the decals now. Already got the front plate on, so super stoked for these. Gonna look so good. Look at that, looks so good. Jeff did an awesome job as always. Jeff, thank you so much, I appreciate you. Man. Like I told you guys, we'll be getting a seat cover eventually, so that'll really tie it all together. Hopefully get some moto tape too, a little bit of splash of black there, but the graphics look phenomenal. All done up, always love giving some love. Of course, you guys over at YouTube. Of course, FAF, Dirt Bike Depot, Apex where I got the bike, Phoenix handlebars, GSD coffee, no toil, Polar, the Take It Easy logo. Just everyone, Applied Technology down here. You got Frontier and Atlas. And then of course, the homies on Patreon. So really appreciate everyone coming together and love giving some love back on the bike. All loaded up, leaving Jeff's now. Bike looks so good though. I'm so happy with how it turned out. So get it on home and rip it tomorrow. And we are back home, keeping the bike in here because since we're going riding tomorrow, make it nice and easy. But just a few things I wanted to mention with the graphics. So when I sent it to Jeff, I pretty much said I want a blue front and a white rear. And then I was talking to Alex and we kind of thought that a gray rear would be cool. So then I sent that to Jeff and he's like, yeah, that'd be dope. I of course told him the sponsors I want to put on there. For the swing arm, I used to have like the Cityscape when we lived in Denver, which was awesome. I always loved that Cityscape, the skyline. But now that we're back in Colorado Springs, I told Jeff like I want more of a mountainy thing, and I told him I don't want the Coors Light logo, but you can use that kind of as a jumping off point, just like some line art of some mountains. So we went ahead and did that, and that came out super cool. Everything looks so good. Of course, all my usual sponsors and stuff, including Apex Sports for the first time I put on there, since that's where I bought the bike, but all the usual suspects. And then the other part, what I pulled off of Tomac's bike actually, is the YZ450F. Originally, Geoff just had YZ there, and I really liked on Tomac's bike the YZ450F, so he pulled that on there. And yeah, of course, digital camo. You guys know I always like to have the camo. I had some of the red camo on the Honda, and I just love, because we talked about the white rear and a gray rear, and this kind of combines both of them into one. So very happy with how it came out. I absolutely love it. When I get a seat cover that ideally matches a little bit better, it'll make it that much better. But so stoked with it. FAF always takes great care of me. Really appreciate Geoff and everything he does. And yeah, hope you guys like the graphics kit. I love it. So even if you don't like it, I'm still going to love it. You're not going to change my opinion, but I'm very excited to see it out there. So we're going to shut it on down, and we're going to be on the track in about 12 hours. So I'm very excited to get out and finally rip the Yamaha, try it all out, and have some fun with it. So thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, leave a comment, and until next time, as always, take it easy. If it's easy, take it twice. I'll talk to you later.